This book, my new book, Set the Tone, Nothing Can Change Until You Do, is for you if you are waiting for something on the outside to be different before you can feel the way you want to feel, live the way you want to live, before you can be your true self, experience whatever it is that you want to experience. So if you're waiting for the pandemic to end, for your partner to get it, for your parents to get off your back, for your friends to be as supportive to you as you are to them, for your kids to start treating you with respect, anything that you're waiting for on the outside, any final piece that needs to click into place out there before you can have what you want in here and in your life, this book is for you. I'm going to share some of the introduction with you. I'm in the single bed in the spare room. Fitting really, because although I'm married, I feel single, alone. The bedside lamp is on, emitting a soft, warm light, but I feel anything but soft or warm inside. I feel confused and lost. It's a cold winter's night, so I'm wrapped in the doona, lying on my back and staring at the ceiling. I'm in a swirl of confusion. Thoughts are racing around my head and my stomach is churning with a mixture of fear and dread. I reach for the only thing that feels like a lifeline to a better life, prayer. I start my ritual of asking for help. God, please help me. I don't say anything more specific because, to be totally honest, I have no idea what I want. What I do know with every fibre of my being is that I want to feel better. And so, like a stuck record, I just keep repeating the same line over and over again. God, please help me. God, please help me. God, please help me. Until I finally fall asleep, only to wake to the same feelings the next morning. Now, you might imagine that God answered soon after that night. Maybe in a flash of clarity, I received a simple and easy 10-step action plan, my very own set of commandments, after which I proceeded to sail smoothly through my 30s. But that, my friends, is not what happened. And here's why in a nutshell. I couldn't get clarity and a direct line to guidance. Although I was constantly pleading back then, I wasn't actually listening to or even open to the guidance that was coming in. In fact, usually when I was most desperate, I was also the most closed off to relief. Also, in reality, I didn't actually want guidance. I just wanted to feel better. I wanted things to be fixed, which is vastly different from being open to solutions. What I really wanted was to be plucked from that bed and saved. Thankfully, the me sitting here today is so glad that this is not how it works. Even if on some days and some years, it felt like I took the long way around. I did ultimately figure out how to get myself out of that bed, so to speak. I'm glad, because if I had been saved by something or someone other than myself, I would not have the confidence I have today. I wouldn't have the trust in my ability, the trust in life, and the knowing that we live in a benevolent universe, where everything that happens is for our own good. A million lessons would have gone unlearned, and I would have had to go through it all again the next time round. Plus, I wouldn't have written this book and you wouldn't have it in your hands. This book is for you. It's for all of us who are pleading for pain to stop, pleading for clarity, pleading for things to be different. I want you to know I see you. I want you to know that I will take you through how to get yourself out of your own proverbial bed. And I'm going to show you why the pleading, the asking, the affirmations, the vision boarding, the yelling, crying, begging, why none of it has worked thus far. Just as I got myself out of that place, I'm going to help you get yourself out. Yes, that's right. You are going to do it. This book isn't going to save you, and I'm not going to save you. You are very powerfully and lovingly going to save yourself. When you have learnt what I'm going to share with you, you can apply it for the rest of your life. Then there will be no more desperate pleading. There's no secret that you need to buy this book for. It is my work. My work is here. What I do with clients is here. If you follow me, you already know it. The thing that saved me more than any other thing was the recognition that it was ego that was causing all the pain. Was the recognition that ego had been programmed with a whole set of information, with other people's perceptions. People write on us through their experiences and we claim them as our own. We think that's what things mean. And we outsource our power. At that point in time in my early 20s, I was outsourcing my power to everyone and everything. and I was waiting for them to hand it back. So there's no big secret revelation in this book. This book is me sharing with you how I got from there to here and how you can separate out from your ego, recognize it, learn to live in harmony with it, learn to turn the critic into a guide, and to get yourself from that place of feeling stuck, of feeling like this has to be different, that has to change, that person has to be different, and sitting and waiting for someone or something to hand you your power back, into remembering who you are and to recognizing that you always have your power. That's why I wrote it. It's what I want it to do for you. And that is my intention with all of my work. So it's now available wherever you buy books. This is the paperback. You can also get it in hard cover. I would love to know how it helps you, if it helps you. So tag me in any post, and much love to you and happy reading.